It seemed like just another night at the Frost house. Kirk and Rasheeda, known for their business mindset, had been trying to balance their marriage with their work commitments. But as they navigated the flashy and unpredictable world of reality TV, rumors started to surface about Rasheeda's growing frustration and Kirk's loyalty. Beneath the surface, their relationship had more impact on viewers than most couples. Their journey was filled with drama, love, betrayal, and ambition. However, recent events shocked their fans, turning their once-envied relationship into a major controversy. What had happened was all too real. While it could have made for a dramatic storyline on TV, the evening quickly took a turn. What started as a discussion about everyday issues escalated into an angry argument with shouting and swearing. Neighbors, disturbed by the noise, called 911. When the police arrived at the Frost home, the tension was palpable. After a quick assessment, after talking to both sides, the police decided to arrest Kirk. Rash was upset, her eyes red and swollen from crying. The news shocked many who had followed the couple's ups and downs on social media. Fans now had to face the reality that their favorite partner was involved in something serious. Rasheeda sparked the controversy with a powerful Instagram post, saying, "I never thought I'd have to deal with this. I deserve respect and protection." As the situation unfolded, it became clear that her post was more than just anger. It reflected deeper issues that had been affecting their relationship for years. The image she shared showed both her vulnerability and strength. In the days after the fallout, people in the entertainment world speculated about how reality TV fame could affect personal lives, creating a mix of emotions ready to explode. The pressure to seem perfect while handling personal struggles could lead to intense emotional reactions. Though not everyone agreed, some fans rallied behind Rasheeda, encouraging her to prioritize her safety. Others showed support for Kirk, asking for understanding, reminding everyone of the challenges they had faced together. Meanwhile, some criticized the tension that was clear both online and offline. Rasheeda turned to her close friends and family as she tried to understand and heal from the pain she felt. Each romantic holiday with her partner seemed to hold moments of betrayal or disappointment. She reflected on her marriage, weighing its pros and cons. While the cameras made their lives look simple, the reality was far more complicated. Kirk had to face the consequences of his actions, his troubled marriage, and the legal issues he was dealing with before his court date. As he prepared for the hearing, he shared his confusion and heartache, saying, "I love Rasheeda, and I want to fix things, but the path to reconciliation was unclear." People began to question whether he would take full responsibility for his mistakes, and if Rasheeda would decide to stay with him. As the court date approached, the tension grew, and the situation was beginning to look like something out of a dramatic TV show. Rasheeda, however, was focused on putting her children and her own well-being first. Her friends said she was seriously considering life without Kirk, knowing the potential consequences of her decision. Their story ended with a reminder of the complexities of love and loyalty. While Kirk and Rasheeda's drama played out in front of the cameras, the reality of human relationships and the dangers beneath the glitz and glamour were clear. The future was uncertain, but one thing was for sure. Kirk Frost's luxurious studio was far from the only place where life would unfold in unexpected ways. Kirk was ready to reveal a shocking truth that had shaken the entertainment industry. His face showed a mix of anger and confusion as the weight of his revelation hung in the air. Rasheeda, his former partner and ex-wife, had been charged with stealing $9 million from their joint companies. This wasn't just a rumor, it was something he had been struggling with for a long time. Speaking calmly, but with obvious emotion, Kirk said it felt like a deep betrayal, especially since he had trusted her. The once collaborative and innovative spirit of their studio had turned into a battlefield. He couldn't help but feel a sense of regret and nostalgia for the early days when they worked together to build a well-known brand that expanded into lifestyle and fashion. Their success had seemed like the result of shared respect and hard work. But as the company grew, so did the problems. Kirk shook his head, recalling how he thought it was just mismanagement or simple accounting mistakes. However, after noticing small but noticeable changes in their finances, he started digging deeper. It felt like watching a house of cards fall apart. When he found records of transfers that didn't make sense, things started to look much worse. The situation took a further blow when he decided to have a forensic accountant examine the books. The report he received was a gut punch. It revealed much more than he could have imagined. Kirk's sense of betrayal grew stronger with every passing day. The news had shattered him, and the reality of the situation was hard to ignore. The report he had received felt like a blow, proof of deceit and broken trust. As he read through the details, he could hardly believe that someone he had trusted so deeply, Rasheeda, had betrayed him. The business they had built together now seemed like a lie. The public's reaction was swift. People everywhere were talking about the drama between Rasheeda and him, sparking outrage and disbelief. It wasn't just a disagreement over business, it was something far worse. Kirk's heart ached as he remembered the years of friendship, love, and struggles they had shared. "I never imagined it would end like this," he said to himself. "It feels like I'm losing not only a business partner, but my best friend." Rasheeda had remained silent, which only made things worse. Kirk, sitting alone in the studio surrounded by reminders of their dreams, was overwhelmed with anger. He needed answers. "She owes me an explanation. I want to know why she did this and how she thought she could get away with it. We built this together." Money wasn't Kirk's main focus. He was determined to recover what was lost. He began exploring his legal options, feeling it was necessary to step in. The loss wasn't just about money. It was about integrity and respect. "I've worked hard to build this empire, and I won't let it be taken from me," he thought. As he planned his next move and sought legal advice, he knew the revelation would deeply affect both their personal and professional lives. It could even have legal consequences. How Kirk handled the situation would impact their relationships with their supporters. Kirk exposed Rasheeda's alleged betrayal, setting the stage for a dramatic story that would captivate the public. Beneath their glamorous exteriors, their lives were full of pain, betrayal, and the complicated question of how love had turned so bitter. Kirk used his insights to prepare for the battle ahead, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. "I owe it to myself and our legacy to see this through," he said, determined to press on. Despite criticism and the reassurance from friends and supporters that he wasn't alone, he knew it was responsibility that would determine the outcome. Kirk understood the storm was coming, and he had to brace for it. The conflict between love and betrayal would unfold in unexpected ways, keeping everyone on edge. Though the future was uncertain, one thing was clear. The tide of betrayal and anger grew stronger with each step Kirk took, especially as he moved through the dimly lit space ahead. Rasheeda's actions had affected him so deeply that he could barely speak above a whisper. "You really did it," he muttered in a rough voice. "You cheated on me?" Rasheeda stood with her arms crossed, a defiant look on her face. "You think you're the only one who gets to enjoy life, Kirk? I'm not here to blame. I came to face the truth." A mix of anger and confusion filled his heart. If anyone else knew, he trailed off. "Did you really think I wouldn't find out?" Rasheeda moved closer, her eyes glinting with something dark. "I didn't come here for revenge, just to defend myself," she said, her voice wavering slightly. "You left a mark on me, even though I thought we were building something real." Kirk grumbled. "Well, welcome to the club." Her breathing quickened, and she struggled to keep her emotions in check. "This isn't about revenge. It's about protecting myself,"